Welcome to Prime Time. Today we're going to show you a little more in depth on how to properly enroll an employee fingers to the time clock. For the finger, you want to make sure that the part between the two black lines here is what you're going to be placing on the pad. You see there's no fingerprint enrolled for that. The clock sees that my finger is on there, and it comes back and tells me. Now, as I'm putting my finger on there, as I would with an employee, I'm placing it down. I'm putting slight pressure on it, which is going to flatten out the finger pad on here a little bit, and just place a slight amount of pressure on the clock. Sometimes if they're having trouble, you may need to start a little farther forward and slide your finger down towards here. You do not want the finger placed like this when enrolling them or punching in. When you enroll them, the finger is perpendicular to the glass itself. It's placed comfortably, and the clock will be able to recognize it. Now, to enroll somebody, you want to make sure that you let the employee have the opportunity to place their finger in. You want to be able to watch how they're doing that and correct them if necessary. Be careful, because some employees may come in and place their finger at an angle. They may not want the clock to work for them. They may want to have an excuse for not having to clock in. And it's easy to do if you're not paying attention to the employee and the placement of their finger. You want to make sure that it is in there flat and the pressure is down. This is going to give you the best success when the employee comes back to the clock and uses the finger or fingers you have enrolled them with. Sometimes a thumb fits easier in the clock because the fingers are able to go on the outside of the clock, and that puts the thumb in a little bit more natural position. I've got mine on a desktop here, so it's difficult to demo that for you. So to enroll an employee, we're going to press the enter button, and it's listed here as on user manager. So I want to press enter because that's where I want. Then we've got a choice between new user and manage. New user because I want to put a new user in, but if I need to delete a user, I can certainly use my arrow button to go across to manage and then enter to get into manager, and that'll show me the people that are already been enrolled, or at least the numbers, the badge numbers, if their names aren't across yet. So with new user, I want to press enter, and it's asking for an ID number. It also has a spot for a name, but we don't worry about the name. That'll come from the software after we get the employee enrolled. So we'll set a number in. I'll put something simple. Try to get the glare off of the glass for you there. And then I'm going to press my enter button. And we're going to scroll down, because the enter button just brought it down to name. I actually meant to say the arrow button. And that's enroll FP. You see right here, it's highlighted. If we wanted to associate a pin or a badge with that, then we could simply down arrow to highlight the other options. Right now, I'm just concentrating on the fingerprint. So this is what I want to do. I go ahead and press enter, and now it's waiting for me to place my finger. Again, I want to use the area between the knuckle and up here before the finger starts to tip down. So I'm just going to place my finger right here. It picks it up. I see the quality has one green line. I'm going to lift my finger up. I didn't pull it out, I just lifted it up. I'm going to place it back on. Now, I didn't place it on exactly how I did the first time, but that's okay. Lift up, place down. So it's giving the clock, with those 3 tries, different areas to concentrate on. So I see the green check mark. I'm good. Now I can press enter, and it's ready for another finger. So I can place my other finger over here, lift up and back down, up and back down. And you notice how my finger is placed in there. Up, back down. Up, back down. And there it is. I did not place my finger like this. I made sure that it's perpendicular with the glass in there so it maximizes the use of all the lines and the intersects on the finger pad itself. So I now have two templates in the clock. So at this point I could press escape, scroll down. I have a roll down here, as you can see, and the roll is currently on user. If this person I'm enrolling might be an enroller who will enroll other employees, I can use my right arrow to bring that over, and it's enroller. I can do it one more time to make them admin. If that's not what I need, then I could use the mouse back over, or not, sorry, the mouse, the left arrow button back over to user. I'm going to keep this one as admin right now. I'm going to arrow down to OK. And now I'm going to select enter. Changes saved, continue. I'm going to press enter again. And now I'm ready to enroll my second employee. I would just enter the badge number and have them place their finger. If you have any questions, you can certainly reach out to www.primetimecorp.com, or you can simply dial 480-970-4161 and ask for support. Thank you.